So that's yes, he took a video from my past.
Yeah.
Right? They've already been sued for that, they lied. My friend sued them.
Yeah.
So John now thinks he's got something on me, but he's getting all ass upwards. So I've told my sister again, he's now slanted me again.
Yeah.
And said that I'm a racist. So
Another one.
yeah. That's already been proven that was a lie. We went in there and called them racist and they said we were racist. It went all out every news media and my friend she sued.
You have to send us something to solicitor.
I've done it. I've sent all the screenshots, all been screenshotted, all been sent. Even all the evidence proving that they were sued for it.
Emilian, der Mann will aufnehmen. Actually, I'm gonna go watch this.
Hi everybody, how's everybody doing?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so what he's doing is basically he thinks he's got one over on me and that's true and he's got it all arse upwards. They were sued.
In a way, he started everything, all of this,
He's obsessed, he wants me destroyed. Do you know why he's so upset? Because his channel's failing. That's what I reckon. My channel is up now by 300,000 views. Remember I showed you it was only at 300,000, that's at 600,000.
Yeah, they want like everyone kick out here, like that's the thing. One that's only like hero.
Yeah. I hate this son. I'm looking for hold it for a sec. I'm looking for the little cloth to wipe the lens with. I had a cough, can you believe it? I know I can't find it.
Yeah.
What did that?
They want everybody
to believe what he's saying, and he's just,
watching his channel.
I've spoken about that bookstore incident many times in my life.
You want all the viewers watching only his
I'm
channel.
going to just quickly go around. So, London City Walks has slandered me again, despite having cease and desist letter.
I'm not sure if he's gonna apologize to the public one.
No, he won't do it. He won't do it.
Yeah.
He's never going to apologise.
So it's better to like report him.
Net nood. Die zie je net. Dat is ook niet op kunnen zo.
Super, dat is nog
Hi everybody, please comment on the chat. How you all doing? He's put it, I bet you, like he's got fucking I bet you. Hi everybody, how's everybody doing? You alright? See, John delivered £5,000 worth. He's got it, he's here. He's doubled down now.
Right.
John,
Right.
John,
What are we talking about?
John, I had
Yes.
the patients delivered here. They cost me £5 grand.
Hang on. What we mate?
But because
First time I've seen you in about a week.
Because he said the King's Guard said that I was a paedophile and that he was having conversations about this on his channel.
Right.
Right? He's now been given a cease and desist letter.
Has he?
He's got to stop it. He's got to apologise as well. But he's not done that. Last night he's now gone in and dragged up things from my past he thinks he's got right. He's now totally got wrong. He's now calling me a fascist. I actually work with Jewish groups when I'm not here. I film neo-Nazis in the street at the Palestinian rallies.
Right.
He did the footage in the police. I can prove that.
Yeah.
So he's now fit.
Take a breath. Take a breath. It's me you're talking to.
Yes, I know.
Nice and calm.
But
Keep your solicitor involved.
Yeah.
In the basis of
I've screenshotted everything to his solicitor, but he's not going to stop. He's not going to stop.
You just keep sending all your evidence through to your solicitor.
He's put out this thing about a bookstore that I was involved in. I walked into a bookstore with a group of people in 2018, and we called connected to the Labour Party. We called them racist anti-Semites. You heard of Local Hate? They're a news outlet that says they fight against fascism.
Right.
They called us racist and said that we were racist in the store. We weren't. My friend sued them at the Royal Court of Justice and she won. John doesn't know this.
Right.
But John has found the video, put it up on his thing, and he's put Buskers, racist, fascist, false. So I'm not a racist. I've got many Jewish people that can say that I work with them against anti-Semitism. I've reported both Palestinians and neo-Nazis to the police. I can prove all this. And he's put it out. It's all been screenshotted and all sent again.
Mate, like I said before, let your solicitor deal with it. Alright. As long as you two
I bet
keep
you
it calm
he's
out
got.
there.
Get you.
At the end of the day, as long as you two keep it calm up there, without having
I'm this close to punching me face, this close.
Yeah, well, you ain't.
This close.
You
It's
ain't.
starting.
That's gonna get you.
Starting because I won't do it here.
we won't.
I'm not going to do it here. Don't worry. I am close
Don't
to
do
doing
it
it.
anywhere.
It's not going to.
Mate, don't do it
I will
anywhere.
show the police what he's done. The police have told me that they can't do anything about it. It's a civil matter. I've taken civil action. He's still continuing.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the best course of action.
Yeah, and I mean, this is you know,
Keep it calm
he
and
has
civil
said
like that,
to us that he was put here by the household cavalry to spy on us. That is what he said that. He's told people that. He's told me that. He's told every other YouTuber out here that. Right? So if I've got to sue them, what will I do it?
Yeah, but you've got to prove.
Yeah, I've got to prove.
You've got to prove.
Someone could step up and give me the information at any time. Right?
Know what you're saying, mate? Hold on. Well, I'm just saying that there. See, John, I say the same thing. Keep it civil. I don't want any grief, alright? Because we ain't that it's going to make everyone's life pleasant, isn't it? Right?
He's not.
It's a
He's been
shared
told he has to
space,
apologise
it's not
publicly. He's not going to do it.
That's up to him. I'm confident to do that.
And I bet you.
Right. Keep it civil out there, mate. Alright? Thank you.
Ja, dan komt dat. Is dat dan mijn kaart? Het is brand.
Really? Again, you want to come here and call me a fascist? Well done. This has been screenshotted now for my solicitor. John is now for the second time committed defamation of character. You do not know who you're dealing with when that comes to that word, sweetheart. No, I'm not a fascist. John's telling you I'm a fascist. There's a difference. They were sued over that bookstore. I suggest you go look it up. I'm going to get all the information again from my solicitor. You're welcome to come on here and say that all you want. No one remove that comment, please, because it's a lie. John is now committed twice now against me, defamation of character. Right? I suggest you watch the video again. We called the bookstore anti-Semitic. They then said we were racist. They ran the story, the newspaper that ran the story that started the article, which every major newspaper picked up and also ran it. That one that started it was called Hope Not Hate. They have been sued in a court of law at the Royal Courts of Justice for fake news against my friend who was with me that day. Nobody said anything that was racist or fascist in that store. We accused them of being anti-Semitic. So you want to come on here calling me fascist, go ahead and do it. It's going to go against John even more. Yeah, keep on about the bookstore. John's basically treading on thin ice because the bookstore got sued over lying. Got all the paperwork, darling. Carry on with your lies. John doesn't know the half of it. John's got hold of half a story. They were sued in a court of law. My friend sued them at the Royal Courts of Justice for lying about us. I will get the paperwork. There's already. If you look it up, you'll be able to find it. No, I'm not a fascist or a bully. Thank you very much. Okay. If somebody comes on here again mentioning the bookstore or fascist, before you remove them, can you screenshot it for my solicitor? Because John has now committed defamation of character not once but twice against me. The bookstore was sued. Not the bookstore, sorry, the paper that ran the story was sued for defamation of character. My friend Sharon sued them. So you're getting half a story all fucked up. Yeah, that was in 2000. Funny that I was never arrested over that, but according to John, I was racist. Never got arrested over that. Why was that? Because the police went there and put out a statement saying that no law was broken. They lied. It's called fake news, mate. Yeah, carry on calling me a fascist. This is going to John, my solicitor against John.
Okay, keep following me exactly where I go,
I do a lot of work as well against fascists with the Jewish community, and they will all back me up on it. You're treading on very thin ice with your words. You really are. Yeah, Roy, Hate Not Hope, got sued for that. That's what they were called. Yes, they got sued. They said that we were racially abusive. We weren't. My friend sued them at the Royal Courts of Justice. Look up Sharon Kalev suing the Hope Not Hate at the Royal Courts of Justice. Go Google it. So they had to apologise to her, and she got loads of money as well. She's my friend. So you need to stop listening to half-baked stories that John has told you. Oh, sorry, John, you're on my side for a minute. I thought you was being a bit critical. Yeah, so everything that from last night that John's put on his page has now been screenshotted and sent to my solicitor again. They've been told that he's actually doubling down on his lies about me. He's lying about the bookstore, and he's lying about, you know, that the King's Guard said that I was a paedophile. That's what he said. So, you know, he put all that out there. I've got it all screenshotted. So John is going to get his fucking arse sued. I'm going to keep repeating myself over and over again. Hope Not Hate were sued for saying that that we smashed up a bookstore and we were racially abusive in that bookstore. They were sued at the Royal Courts of Justice. They apologised to one of the people that took the case against them. There was no racism. John is giving a half-baked story. So carry on doing what you're doing. Because John's now got to pay for this. I bet you ain't got fuck all to take anyway. In 2018, me and my friends, we went into a Labour affiliated, Labour is a political party in the UK, a bookstore which was to do with them, and we called them anti-Semitic. The next day they put it on the news that we racially abused people in that bookstore. The man was white. It was completely untrue. They said we smashed the bookstore up. We didn't. We had a row with the man in the bookstore. Right, we said some things that were very unpleasant, including the fact that I called the man a paedophile, which I later apologised for. I did apologise for it. And John has now got hold of the story and thinks it's true, but John doesn't realise is that was all sorted out in the court of law, and we won. We sued them. I didn't sue them, my friend sued them for defamation of character, for lying and saying that we smashed up a bookstore and we were racist. So John's got hold of half a story, and now all of it has been screenshotted, including the evidence that the Hope Not Hate, the rag that started the story, got sued. Every other newspaper printed what they said, and they had to give an apology and pay compensation to Sharon Kalev, who sued Hope Not Hate.
Colin said, yeah, he's not gonna talk to a snake now because he's lying, you know that.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm kind of far away from you now, something like that. You hear that?
Yeah. Yeah, they were a part of it. They also repeated the story. So, but she sued Hope Not Hate. They started the story, so they got sued. So I've already put the evidence that they got sued up on my channel about that story. But John's got hold of basically half a story and has run with it. Again, that's slander. So he's digging himself a hole. Yeah, see, before Horse Guys, I've got a past, and he's dragging up my past. I've had many false allegations made by the media. I was doing political stuff, and they were trying to shut me down. And one of the things they did is that they lied and said that we were racially abusive in a bookstore. But that has been proven that they over-exaggerated and lied about what happened in that bookstore. And they were sued at the Royal Courts of Justice. And John has got no idea of this, and has now ran with the story that's already been dealt with a long time ago. I work with the Jewish community, and I have done for a long time against fascists, and I can prove that. On both sides, both in the Palestinian and the neo-Nazi side of it. I'm a centrist, don't believe in the far right or the far left, thank you very much. And the far left is by far the worst and the most evil organisation in the world today, the extreme far left. They've got just as many Nazis on their side as the far right does. I've witnessed it.
him.
Community slandering campaign against me now with the bookstore incident. I was completely vindicated by my friend suing. Yeah, he didn't. He ran with a story which had already been dealt with. But you know what? Is I put stuff out on my channel and none of these idiot followers, the ones that like him and don't like me, won't go to my channel and read it. They just come here and project insults, thinking that what John's told them is true. Yeah, Debbie, if you're talking about the bookstore video, my friend sued them over that. They called us racist and everything. It was terrible. It was one of the worst moments in my life. I went into that store for a prank, but to have a prank, we ended up getting into a row. I called the guy a paedophile. I did do that, and I also apologised publicly afterwards. But what I didn't apologise for was them calling us a racist. That was bang out of order. They should never, ever have said those things about us. It was a lie. We called them anti-Semitic. Right, and then they put it all out. They put it all out on social media that we were racist and stuff. I got harassment like you wouldn't believe, and now John is doing it again. John's already been warned about. Oh, look at that! That is just really sweet. So you got to understand is, I may have in the past called somebody a nonce, but I didn't. I did later apologise for it. What I didn't do was sit around on the internet and then go into conversations with people trying to convince people that someone is a nonce. John's done that to me. So basically now, John's been reported. I went to the police and they said this is a civil matter. She told you to get back. None of these people doing as they're told. Look, none of them. Yeah, they were sued over that, Marie, and I have got the evidence, and I've already put it all up on my channel. If you go into my community standards, I've already put the evidence out there showing that my friend Sharon sued them over that. If you listen to what's being said, yeah, it's very, very foul language from me, I admit to that, but we are calling them anti-Semitic. And then they turned around and called us racist, and they put it all in the press, and it was all lies. And I got loads of abuse over it because people were believing it. And I said, go back and watch the video properly. We're not saying any of those things to them. We're accusing them of being racist, not us. We didn't say those things to them. We accused them of what they've said about the Jewish community. I told you I had a political past. I used to film every single rally in 2018 that came down Whitehall. This is how I came across horse guards. I was here filming one day a rally and the guard shouted at me, make way for the Queen's Lifeguard, and the rest is history. I mean, many times I've been called a racist and that just for filming, just because I stood here with a camera and I filmed a Tommy Robinson rally or a Brexit rally or a UKIP rally. I filmed them all. So yeah, from 2018, Marie, and they have been sued. The people that lied about that video have been sued in a court of law at the Royal Courts of Justice by Sharon Clef. The sun is way too bright. If you go to my community standards, I've put all the paper articles saying that hope not hate were made. They're not listening. But he's a deaf bloke, so. Marie, did you watch the video? Was I calling the guy an anti-Semite? Right, so how does that make me a racist? They ran with that. They ran with a 12-second clip from that video, a 12-second clip, and put it on all the news channels. Yeah, you think if I had racially abused anybody, you think I'd have been arrested, wouldn't you? I've got the police statement. The police have said they've made no arrests. Why? Because they lied. The police come out and said there was no damage to the bookstore. They said basically if they come back again and they cause a nuisance in the bookstore, we'll arrest them for trespassing. That's all the police could say, and we never came back. What do you mean I've changed? I just changed what I was filming, that's all. Do you know what though, Marie, as well? I was very drunk in that video as well. Because I took that video down, but then the far left stole it and put it back up again. But I'm glad they did, because it proves we accused them of anti-Semitism. There is no racism in that video. I filmed a Donald Trump rally in 2018, followed a group of supporters into a bookstore, which I thought was going to be funny, because they were going to play a prank on the bookstore. And it went into 7 days of hell of complete fake news and lies they told about us.
You're not gonna snap me. Ah, go snap me now.
Yeah, but Marie, I was actually pissed in that video. I was really drunk. So I mean, I do regret some ways going in now, but it actually, we got back at a lot of people that were actually very, very nasty to us when Sharon sued. See, here we come. This woman. Don't block her. Let me speak to her, Marie. The bookstore was sued. So John's got hold of a half story. We were totally vindicated when my friend sued them for defamation of character. So John's now got himself in further trouble because he's now suggesting that what that article said, all those articles said, were true. My friend sued. I've already put it's all on my community standards on YouTube. You know, you're very clever at coming in and making comments about half a story that John's told you. The end game was that they got sued. Okay, you're now running with a full story and you're making it worse for John. Because I screenshotted your comments this morning. They're going to my solicitor. John's now committed another defamation of character by calling me a fascist. I work with the Jewish community against fascists. So that can be proven, Marie Lou. So everything you're saying has already been said and done in 2018 and you're dragging up old shit. Wasn't bullying the shop worker. We called him an anti-Semite. He then lied and said he was racially abused. And they ran with that story with the left-wing media. They were sued and they all got sued. Hope Not Hate ran the story. And they got sued, Mary Lou. No, you need to get a life, Mary Lou, believing half, because John could now get into trouble. John's already been told to cease and desist. You know, I did call that man in that bookstore a paedophile, but you know what? I apologise because it wasn't true. And that man didn't try to sue me because I apologised, Marie. John hasn't apologised for calling me a paedophile and saying the King's Guards said and for saying that the King's Guards have also said that I'm a paedophile. That all went to my solicitor. John has now been given a cease and desist letter, which means he has to stop and he has to apologise. He hasn't done it. Instead, he's now doubled down with this book story, which is half a story. They were sued over that. Yeah. No, on YouTube right now. Sorry, 169. I have got a TikTok, but you want to get a life watching John's channel. He's basically wants to destroy me, and he's dragging up any old lie to do it. So he's now everything that he done yesterday on his YouTube channel has been screenshotted again, like the rest of it, and has been sent to my solicitor. But you know what? He probably ain't got nothing to take. Maria Lowe, you're the one really that needs to get a life. You know, listening to fake news and lies from John when he goes around on Instagram trying to say that people are filming children and telling lies the way that he did. Because my solicitor looked into that and so it's lies and it is slander. I've never said that John was a paedophile, a murderer or a rapist. So why has he said that I'm one of those things? That's a lie. You can't go around saying things like that about people. And like I said, Mary Lou, you need to get a life. Now, I've said what I wanted to say to her. Maria, can you do me a favour? Can you block Maria Lou? I don't want her on here spouting out her bullshit about the bookstore. She's listened to half a story. I want her blocked, please. I've told her what I wanted to say. If she wants to believe lies, that's down to her. John's going to get into trouble. That book story was put in, the media covered that book story for a whole week. Yeah, Maria Hall, can you book that Maria Lou now, please? I've said what I wanted to say to her. If she's going to come on here and spout shit and believe that the lies that John said about the bookstore, you know, I've screenshotted everything that he said. It's gone to my solicitor. I've told them that he's actually doubled down and he's not doing what he was told to do. Is she blocked? I can still see her, Marie. She got more than one account. Thank you. I'm not having people come on here and spout shit.
and tell them what the outcome of that was now.
La darsi fa, quindi darsi.
Hey. Marie, when you watched that video that John put out about me, right, I'm calling them anti-Semites. I'm not. There's no racial abuse in there from me. We're having a go at them for being associated with the Labour Party, and the Labour Party was accused in the UK of being anti-Semitic. That's what we were arguing with them about. But they took a 12-second clip and put it all over the media saying, racist attacked a bookstore. My friends sued their arse off over that. I have to laugh. Good afternoon. You should tell off anyone for stepping No. All right, okay. Okay, one more. What was that, Marie? What investigation over me? Sorry, what was that? Hello, Japan. Yeah, that's been screenshotted. Don't worry, my sister's already got it, Marie. I'll send it over. He's now committed defamation of character against me twice. The bookstore incident has already been proven to be a lie. What they said was we were racist. There's no racism in that video from me. I'm calling him the anti-Semite. Go back and watch the video. I'm quite happy for you to watch it. The only thing is, the video at the time, I look back on it, I was embarrassed about my behaviour. And that I called the bookstore, I did call him a paedophile, but I also publicly apologised on many internet radio talk shows. I went on there, I spoke about this incident back in 2018. I said, the thing that I regret was calling that man a paedophile. I said, I don't know that man. I said, that was wrong and I shouldn't have said that. That man has never attempted to sue me for that because I've apologised already. But what he did do was he then went on a nation tour about how his bookstore was attacked by the far right. My friends sued their asses off. They said that she smashed that store up with me and that she threatened to burn books like Adolf Hitler. No, she didn't. She wasn't even in the bookstore. She won her court case.
Et à l'inspection, en fait, ça a lieu. Il y a un uranium faute de passé qui a fait à 15h, 16h. En fait, tous les jours, on commence il y aurait l'inspection. Attention, regardez, il y a un monsieur là, en plein milieu. On va pas le percuter. Les enfants, les garçons, regardez derrière vous, laissez-le passer.
If I got too far down.
यहाँ से सेंट जेम्स पार्क बहुत सुंदर है यहाँ पे।
Eu fazia galope, correndo pela... Teve 10 dias de classe de cavalo para vender tudo. Ah, tá. Certas vezes já quase caiu. Teve pirâmide que caíram, ficaram com trabalho. Ah, o vulcão caiu. Teve muito acidente com o cavalo. O cavalo morreu. Afogaram no rio. Não estava tão alto.
Na pedra é perigoso porque qualquer coisa a gente estava cavalgando e a moldura, tipo, a moldura aqui dentro de uma moldura então o cavalo deu uma... O cavalo tá indo correndo assim, cara.
Which way are you going?
Sorry. Unde mai sunt? Aici,
Tu ai vrut să pui mâna pe el? Fugi!
Hai să-i fac și lui Cami.
Ai vrut să le iei de braț? Și l-ai văzut cu uite, mai știu că la voi.
Eu m-aș duce, dar unde? Dar n-aveți voi să-l atingeți. Bravo.
Unii au vrut să le ia de după braț.
Da?
Lucky they didn't get shot.
Foarte bun, să ai amintire.
Flică un pic mai aproape, că nu am voie.
Pero nena, tú no se puede, te puede entrar, ¿no? Vamos a ver, Nara. Puede entrar, ¿eh?
Changing of the guard. Yeah. Will he come back?
Maybe in about possibly in 15 minutes. We may not see. He will come back in 15 minutes, but not necessarily he's down there. Right? Where was there one?
你拍吧，我没有手机。
access to all the stuff.
I can't even see.
Yeah.
Sharon, step my picture. I'll go over there. I ain't even look down at it, so there's no white line. I've been breaking all the rules. He said, you're on the right line, Liz.
Yeah, the horse was like looking down, so that's fine.
I don't like
Yeah, Tara, we've already had the trolls come in thinking that John was all correct about the bookstore. And they haven't got a clue that
Regalem świecanie czy stanie to na nie. Dowolnie już jest. No, on tam za nim wypowiada za pokojem.
No, I haven't seen him yet. When he comes here, if he does come here today, I'm going to give him the opportunity to apologise for both. Because I've sent it all to my solicitor now, what he said about the bookstore, because he's got it all ass upwards and thinks that that was actually true. That wasn't. They were sued in the court of law. The person who started the article was Hope Not Hate, and they removed it. You won't find any articles online from Hope Not Hate about that bookstore because they removed them. The other idiots didn't start it, so they've left their articles up. The Daily Mail, the Telegraph, Russia Today, all of them copied what Hope Not Hate said, and my friend sued the shit out of them. Sorry.
Yeah, have a look, mate. It's not what it is. Adults and children. One count about 10 to 1. Yeah, I'll have this. That way. It's going to be easier than trying to get through.
Sorry.
Ellie, look at the horse. Ellie, look. There you go. Look, you're right next to the horse.
I had a light one though. Some people like it.
But he's now done defamation of character twice on me.
No, please.
National Gallery.
Ma c'è scritto blu in grande così.
Really? Did you not see the hair stuck to his sword? He walked all the way back in with the hair. Did you get it? Yeah. I followed him. His hair was stuck to his sword.
I didn't like it.
Sí, que me había pasar.
czasem potrafią podgryźć. Bardzo proszę z respektem do panów, bo tutaj
It's been really sloppy.
Long time no see.
You alright? How you doing? You alright?
Struggling to get out, as you can see.
Que se ha movido
I will wait over here. Where's your teacher? Tell your teacher. I will wait over here when the people have their photos. Come and
Okay.
And because this one as well is nice as well. It's nice to turn. It's not shaky. she is. So basically,
It was that girl, wasn't it?
yeah. She is lucky they didn't scream. No, no. He think it's boyfriend, no? He didn't realize it's King's car. Did you get the police earlier?
What?
Did you get the police to say
She knew earlier what?
about the tour guide? I mean, a teacher. Trying to insist to go inside. As the police said, no. Go back. Yeah? You always keep.
Yeah, no, I was
Pushing.
standing way over here.
And after that one, her student keep coming like a long things. There you go. This is student.
What?
All of this is student. That's for the student, okay? Wait. This one. That's the
Do me a favour, can you just leave my rucksack at the back?
let me see you back. Because of my student is there inside. I don't care.
Make way!
Przejdźcie tutaj, patrzcie tutaj. Tu. Przejdźcie tutaj, bo jest zmiana.
Szymon, to twoja morda sama.
Idziemy. Grupa moich ustawę słuchawek, żeby się nie pogubiła. Okej? Robicie zdjęcie, tutaj idziecie. Grupa pani Joli i pana Igora.
What?
So, if we just make our way down
Hai piegato? No, cosa lì?
Faccio na parasol idziemy. Klasa szósta A ma być za mną. Ciąg przeliczy.
Hi, how you doing? Didn't stand there for very long that time.
Because we're changing now.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Maria Hall.
Oh, we missed that party.
It's what?
Someone go inside the car to change some clothes.
Someone did what?
Change some clothes.
Who changed clothes?
I mean the mom in the dog. They went inside.
Gotta say, man, that's a cool rig. It looks like it.
Thank you very much.
How does it? Where can this one find something that, like, amazing?
Yeah, I got this from Amazon.
Really?
Yeah.
Great rig. Love it.
Thank you, Marie.
Yes, that's open to the public.
Supposed to be
Between 10 a.m.
interesting.
and quite late at night. So yes, it becomes a public walkway in the daytime.
Oh.
So that, go through there and it leads to St James's Park and Buckingham Palace and all that.
Beautiful. I appreciate you. Thank you.
It's a shortcut. If not, you have to walk all the way around.
It's all right. I'm old. I need the exercise.
It's nice, it's this.
Yeah. Fun one. He won't say no, you're wasting your time with him. Somebody can just support him. That's what you want. I thought you said you were going. Huh?
Yeah, if you've got any screenshots proving that you sued them at the Royal Courts of Justice, Sharon, that would be really, really great. Thank you. Yeah. She sued them. This woman here. So she says here, I don't have my files and screenshots. She sued them. They said that we were racist. We weren't racist.
Yeah.
We were abusive, yeah. Racist, no.
There needs to be some vowels between your consonants.
Is it only 1 o'clock?
No energy, yeah. Energy. No food, no water. Okay, see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Come tomorrow.
Yeah, bye.
Tomorrow morning. A bit early. It's
Yeah.
Friday.
Friday, tomorrow?
Yeah. What do you think? Look.
Yeah, I'll try and get...
Gotta get busy tomorrow. That's good.
Questo non è la nostra fissazione. 210. A meno che non ci sia il cambio della guardia. Vediamo se c'è il cambio della guardia. Questo è il stesso profumo delle pastiglie che ti fai
Eso lavoro.
Yo también.
El caballo me está mirando. A foto, profesor. Porque aquí hay gente grabando, pero profesionalmente. No me puedo meter nada. Yo puedo hacer la foto ya y nos vamos. Hacer la foto aquí, yo da igual. ¿Qué me ha dicho yo? Miguel está cagando.
The sun is so bad at that end. The sun is just too bloody bad.
I was trying to run down. It's not hard on the back of your head. On your back. That was right here. I would like to do like that. I tried to do that.
Thank you.
Evo ta strašnost.
On je tebi gleda. Viewer horses may kick.
Francia, no?
It's pretty good.
No, really. There is supply. Supply. There's no
Go up to the line.
Again money. Again money.
No.
What? BBC reporter. Where? Over there, making video. The man is sitting down. Yes, sitting down. Yeah. No, he's not. He's YouTubing and TikToking. Another one.
Wesh, le cheval il bouge pas, il fait que chier. T'es chaud ou pas? Je dis, désolé, j'ai que ça.
Yeah, second as well. I told her. Can you see it? I can't hear it. No, I spoke to her, I told her, look, the horse has got something inside. Oh, I see. The piece of it wipes it off, watch. Oh, yeah. For 300,000 views. Luckily, it's over a minute. Over a minute, but you uploaded yesterday? Yeah, 18 hours ago. You know the guy, the London Chronicle said he got 1.5 million views. Somebody claimed money for his video now. Yeah, that's what he was saying. You know the guy got big something, yeah? He got fake account, yeah? He uploaded a video, he stole his video, and he uploaded it as well, and then he said this is my video. Yes. So he uploaded it before he did, didn't he? Right, so he can pay me, haven't they? Yeah, but they refused it. No. They said no. No. London Chronicle, he uploaded it. But it was London Chronicle? Yeah. Why did they refuse it? They gave it to Peter Ellis, yeah? Yeah. Right, we need to go after that Peter Ellis and take him down. Everyone needs to strike his down. Price strikes and he's gone. This guy got so many accounts. You know what he's doing now? He's just watching who's got more views. Yeah. And he claims that he's not video. Yeah. Same time he upload, you upload. He got 10, 15 formats. Whichever he sees the money, he claims it.
Yeah.
It's really itching me shit.
Appreciate it.
En verdad, pobre. Quedan dos paradas. Esa directa. A ti te gusta verla feliz. Si hay
Allez, avancez doucement, fais attention. Eh, venez, vous faites le tour.
Right, wait for the kid's life, girl!
Huh? Good start.
How many dinosaurs?
Han dicho, si no queréis foto, para adelante. Y ahora los he perdido. Cuidado, cuidado, cuidado.
你看这，我给你来一张近景。这站在白线上。白线。白线。好了好了。
Hi Lindsay, how you doing? Guys, I'm going to end it here on YouTube. I'm going to go over to TikTok now because this is about to run out and I need to charge it. Alright? Guys, go over to my TikTok. I'm going to go to TikTok now. Guys, I'm going to TikTok.